A major weather story is unfolding across the heartland of our nation. The skies above the central United States are growing darker, and the atmosphere is becoming increasingly unstable. This is not just another passing storm. It's a developing situation that has the potential to impact millions of lives and disrupt daily routines across a vast region. The central United States faces a multi-day stretch of severe weather, a persistent pattern bringing threats day after day. Unlike isolated storms that come and go, this system is expected to linger, bringing repeated rounds of dangerous weather to the same areas. Residents are being urged to stay alert as the threat evolves with each passing hour. Millions, from Texas to the Midwest, need to be on high alert. The affected zone stretches across hundreds of miles, encompassing both rural communities and major cities. This means that whether you live in a small farming town or a bustling urban center, the risk is real and immediate. This isn't your typical spring shower. It's a significant, prolonged event with the potential to change lives in an instant. Torrential downpours could lead to flash flooding, while frequent lightning and powerful winds threaten property and safety. The sheer intensity of these storms means that everyone in the region should be prepared for rapidly changing conditions. The atmosphere is charged, primed for dangerous thunderstorms capable of giant hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. These storms can develop quickly, sometimes with little warning, and bring with them the kind of severe weather that can uproot trees, damage homes, and even threaten lives. Hailstones the size of golf balls or larger are possible, and wind gusts could exceed 70 miles per hour in some areas. Unlike most systems that move through quickly, this one is stubborn. Air masses are clashing right over the middle of the country, creating a weather battleground. Warm, moist air from the Gulf is colliding with cooler, drier air from the north, fueling the storms and making the situation even more volatile. This ongoing clash is what makes this event so unusual and so dangerous. Each day, the highest risk areas will shift, but the overall threat remains. Today's danger zone may be tomorrow's safe haven, and vice versa. That's why it's so important to stay informed and be ready to act quickly if conditions change in your area. Everyone in this vast region must pay close attention to local forecasts. Check your weather apps, tune into local news, and listen for alerts from the National Weather Service. Staying connected and informed could make all the difference when severe weather strikes. Our meteorologists have tracked this system for days, and the potential is alarming. Advanced radar and satellite technology allow us to monitor the storm's every move, but even with the best tools, predicting the exact timing and location of severe weather remains a challenge. That's why we urge everyone to take these warnings seriously. From Texas and Oklahoma up through Kansas, Missouri, and into the Ohio Valley, communities need to be ready. This is a vast area, and the storms will not discriminate. They can strike anywhere, at any time, bringing with them the risk of power outages, property damage, and dangerous travel conditions. Now is the time to review your safety plan. Make sure everyone in your household knows where to go and what to do if a warning is issued. Discuss your plan with neighbors and loved ones, especially those who may need extra assistance. Know where you'll go if a warning is issued. Identify your nearest safe shelter, whether it's a basement, interior room, or community storm shelter. Practice your plan so that in the event of an emergency, you can act quickly and confidently. Have your weather radios ready. Make sure they have fresh batteries and are set to receive alerts for your area. In severe weather, power and cell service can go out, so a battery-powered radio can be a lifeline for critical updates. We'll walk you through this day by day, so you know what to expect and when to be most vigilant. Stay with us for the latest updates, safety tips, and in-depth coverage as this historic weather event unfolds across the central United States. Your safety is our top priority. Together, we'll get through this. Why is this happening? What's causing these intense storms to erupt again and again, seemingly without pause? Severe weather needs three key ingredients: warm, moist air near the ground, cooler, drier air higher up, and strong winds blowing above. When these elements come together, the atmosphere becomes primed for powerful storms. Think of it like a recipe. Each ingredient is crucial, and when mixed just right, the results can be explosive. This week, the atmosphere is mixing them perfectly. Warm, humid air from the Gulf of Mexico is surging northward, blanketing much of the central U.S. This moisture acts as fuel, feeding the development of towering thunderclouds. As this air moves north, it collides with other air masses, setting the stage for severe weather. At the same time, Cooler, denser air from Canada and the Pacific is pushing south and east. When these two air masses meet, the lighter, warmer air is forced to rise rapidly over the heavier, colder air. This rising motion is what triggers thunderstorms, sometimes in dramatic fashion. But there's another factor: strong upper-level winds, known as wind shear. These winds change speed and direction with height, creating a twisting motion in the atmosphere. When wind shear is strong, it can organize storms into rotating supercells, the most dangerous type of thunderstorm, capable of producing large hail, damaging winds, and even violent tornadoes. This classic setup is why the central U.S. is called Tornado Alley. Here, all the right ingredients come together more often than almost anywhere else on Earth, making it a hotspot for severe weather outbreaks. The problem? The pattern is stuck. Weather systems aren't moving much, so the same areas are getting hit over and over. This atmospheric reload means repeated rounds of dangerous storms, flooding, and damage for communities already on edge, making this outbreak especially relentless. The severe weather began late Wednesday. As night fell, storms erupted from central Texas through Arkansas into Indiana and Kentucky. The main threats: large hail and damaging winds. Hail the size of golf balls or larger pounded vehicles and roofs. Winds up to 70 mph snapped tree limbs and downed power lines. Even with hail and wind as the main story, a few tornadoes couldn't be ruled out. Wednesday night's storms were a warning shot for what's ahead. The atmosphere quickly recharged, with moisture from the Gulf ensuring no break in the action. By Thursday morning, the stage was set for even more significant severe weather. Today, Thursday, the threat intensifies and shifts westward to the southern plains. The risk zone stretches from west-central Texas through Oklahoma up to southeastern South Dakota. Within this broad area, the greatest concern is northwestern Texas, western and central Oklahoma, and south-central Kansas, where instability, moisture, and wind shear are highest. Numerous severe storms are expected, many likely to become supercells. The threats: baseball-sized hail, destructive winds over 70 miles, and a more pronounced tornado risk, especially in Texas and Oklahoma. Storms will fire up this afternoon and continue into the night, making overnight preparedness crucial. Charge your phone, keep your weather radio nearby, and stay alert. Friday, March 6th, is shaping up to be the most dangerous day of the week. The severe weather threat expands from central Texas to southern Wisconsin, putting major cities like Dallas, Oklahoma City, and Kansas City in the bullseye. All severe weather modes are possible: widespread damaging winds, very large hail, and a significant tornado threat, including strong, long-track tornadoes. The timing overlaps with afternoon and evening commutes, increasing risk. This is not a day to be complacent. Know your safe place at home, work, and school. Monitor forecasts closely and be ready to act quickly. As the weekend arrives, the severe threat splits into two zones. Saturday brings storms from central Texas to western Tennessee and northwestern Alabama, hail, damaging winds, and now flash flooding as saturated ground struggles to absorb more rain. A second cluster targets the eastern Ohio Valley through Pennsylvania and into western New York, with similar threats. By Sunday, the intensity may decrease, but strong storms and flooding remain possible from Virginia and the Carolinas back to central Texas. Stay vigilant. Severe weather isn't just a plains phenomenon, and flooding becomes a growing concern. Even after a stormy weekend, the pattern lingers. Monday brings more storms to central Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, with flash flooding the main concern as saturated ground can't absorb more rain. Looking ahead, models suggest another powerful system could arrive Tuesday and Wednesday, recharging the severe weather threat. Meteorologists are watching for the potential of another major outbreak, including tornadoes. This is a prolonged period of active weather. Stay alert, as the risk isn't over yet. What is a severe weather outbreak? It's not just a few isolated storms. It's a large-scale event with numerous severe thunderstorms erupting over a wide area in a short time, often triggered by a single powerful system. An outbreak means dozens or hundreds of reports of hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. The odds of being impacted are much higher than on a typical storm day. When you hear outbreak, it's a call to action. Monitor the weather all day. Have your safety plan ready, and take every warning seriously. As we face a long stretch of potentially dangerous weather, being prepared is more important than ever. Severe storms can develop quickly, and having a plan in place can make all the difference for you and your loved ones. Stay informed by using multiple sources for weather warnings, NOAA weather radios, smartphone alerts, and trusted weather apps. Don't rely on just one method, as power outages or signal loss can happen during storms. Make sure everyone in your household knows how to access these alerts. Identify the safest place in your home before storms strike. This could be a basement, a storm cellar, or an interior room on the lowest floor, away from windows and exterior walls. Practice getting to this spot quickly with your family, especially if you have children or pets. If you live in a mobile home, remember that these structures are not safe during severe weather. Plan ahead to reach a sturdier building or a designated storm shelter nearby. Know your route and have transportation ready if needed. Prepare an emergency kit with essentials: flashlights, extra batteries, first aid supplies, necessary medications, a phone charger, sturdy shoes, helmets for protection, and a whistle to signal for help if needed. Include water, snacks, and important documents in a waterproof bag. Store your emergency kit in your designated safe place so it's always within reach. Review your plan regularly and update your supplies as needed. Take every weather warning seriously. Don't wait until the last minute to act. When a warning is issued, act immediately. Move to your safe spot and stay indoors. Never go outside to watch the storm or take photos, as conditions can change in seconds. By staying alert, informed, and ready to act, you give yourself and your family the best chance to stay safe during severe weather. Share your plan with neighbors and check on those who may need extra help. Remember, you're not alone. We'll be with you every step of the way, helping you weather any storm that comes your way.